Ryan, I'm a man.
What? This is news.
I'll show you if you really want to see.
You know what? If you were a man, Jeff, you'd be wearing a hat right now.
Well, it's a good thing here that we're at Hats for Men at the Sassy.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the Sassy does not, in fact, have hats for men.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well.
What's this advertising corridor that you're in? Where are we? What the hell is going on?
Ryan, this is CrimeCraft.
CrimeCraft. It's like Warcraft.
But for crime.
But for crime. Crime!
Crime! So you got to shake the crime stick here in Sunrise City. This is...
So that's Azeroth? Is Sunrise City?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So this is me. I'm a level 14 guy named Cobra.
Is that your class, guy?
No, there are no classes in CrimeCraft.
Is that your faction? Is guys? Is it guys and dolls?
There's no. You can choose a sex. I chose a guy.
Whoa.
And here's a couple more characters
I choose
here.
Yes,
like
please.
Alcohol. Nice one, man. Yeah, tell me about it.
Is Tanya? Is she a?
She's an NPC
cart?
selling stuff.
Okay.
Like this here fragmented weaponry, which I'm going to buy a stack of. Because we're going to do some crafting. We're going to craft some crime. Are you ready?
Nice.
We're going to craft some Jericho Cataclysm CT1s.
What is that? Is that ammo?
No, they're pistols.
Whoa. You just stand here on the corner
I'm going to stand here on the corner and create pistols. As that bar fills up, building pistols.
I don't think that's how it... You're not even like wringing your hands together, WoW style. They're doing like the little cupping thing where
the game would have shipped a week later if they had spent time making those kinds of hand animations.
I'm going to say, would have been worth the wait.
I think you're right. I think you're right. So I have some pistols in my inventory here, which I'm actually just, because they're just crappy pistols, I'm just going to immediately sell them.
Okay. So we're really giving people a rich and thorough view of what CrimeCraft is here, Jeff.
I'm trying to right-click. Don't use a mighty mouse on a PC.
I know.
We need to get a real mouse in this thing.
Yeah,
It's on the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Brad says it's on the way. Okay, so yeah, that was the crafting of CrimeCraft.
Okay,
I'm
so
a gunsmith. There's a few. That's basically the only real character differentiation that you build up statistically is your crafting ability. So you can become a chemist basically and build drugs. You can build additions for guns.
Kimmy, that guy's
As a gunsmith,
ninja.
I can make guns and I can make color patterns for guns. These are add-ons, like attachments for guns, modules. And you can buy
Silencers
those. And this seems to be the main way you customize your weapon. Like the main thing you want in a weapon is for it to have multiple slots for you to fill with these modules.
Okay.
Because the main difference between weapons, as far as I can tell, is that some are semi-auto, some are full auto, and some are burst fire.
So you need more rune slots on your weapons.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
So the other thing is, this is built like an MMO, obviously. We're over here looking at Monk from the Cucamonga Crack Killers. That's his gang. I'm not in a gang. I should get in a gang. It's got an auction house. You know, it's got kind of the accoutrements you would expect an MMO to have, except for the part where it's not an MMO.
What?
This game is fully instanced, like Guild Wars style. This is the only, like, these areas here where you don't actually do any fighting are the only areas where you see a gang of other players hanging out doing nothing. Like, this is the auction house here. So you see...
That's a hell of an auction house.
You see some dudes here like Foot Soldier, Asian Power, and Rook Hager, and Shanks. What up, Shanks? I will, here.
You will type in... What up, Shanks?
Yeah, what up, Shanks? What is popping off? What is good, baby? Yeah. Now I'll run away.
Okay, so this is the lobby of
Yeah,
CrimeCraft.
this is basically a lobby.
Oh my God.
A big old lobby. You can get some different clothing for your dude, and those have some kind of stats. Like this hat that I picked up has some statistical
I like
sort
those
of bonus.
capris you're rocking. Those
Those pants I got also statistically significant. Okay, that's another crafting
clam diggers you've got going
person
on there.
here, but this is the clothing lady here.
Please
I
get
think.
some new pants. Some mediocre sets.
Some lower clothes, some main lower clothes, some average Ingvar pants. You can see they have a durability rating and what type of damage they resist. So the crappy pants I have now resist medium damage, like from an assault rifle at 1.39%. Because they're capri pants. And you can't really see
Bullets
it.
are ashamed to hit
I don't know
you.
if there's a way to just rotate the camera around, but I'm wearing an Echo shirt right now, which I got for buying the game on Steam.
You hold down one of the mouse buttons while you turn.
You know, I've played World of Warcraft as well, so I tried that. And
you try like S and D.
You can try S and D here in a minute there, bub.
Whoa.
That's right.
I didn't know this was M-rated.
Hey, man, we're in the hood. Okay, so...
Where there's giant Napster ads everywhere.
You know, like in the hood.
In the
hood.
hood.
There's like a few different zones here that are... You can run around and take missions. I don't really have too many missions right now.
So there's like quest giving and all that kind of stuff?
Well, there are dudes that have exclamation points over their heads.
And are your quests always just, hey, go shoot a bunch of guys? Or
sometimes, like early on, you get a lot of quests because it's a lot of showing you the world. And like, hey, go meet all these craft trainers and bring them a package.
Sure.
So you run around and do a lot of that stuff. But now it seems like it's just kind of opened up and it's like...
Are those bobbies down there? Were those guys wearing like English bobby hats?
No, these guys kind of guard. This is where you kind of sign up to play the real game. Go talk to Officer Mitcher here.
What real game?
The part where you actually shoot. Instead of just like walking around and saying, and finding out what's really hood. But before we do that, I'm going to show you. So this game has multiple business models in place. Which is...
you mean as far as like how you pay to play the game?
No, there are multiple points at which you can pay. You can pay the sole tax of all the advertising that's everywhere, obviously. But on top of that...
It's taxing.
There is a monthly fee. And then on top of that, there are premium, like, microtransaction-based download, like additions. So this guy here, marked with the star on my map, is the premium dude dealer...
Whoa.
Premium thing. So if I want to buy makeup for my dude, I think if I pull out my character panel, yeah. So if I want to look scary,
like you're in the ICP or something.
Yeah. Or if I want some premium hats.
It's premium baseball hat.
And these premium hats don't have any kind of in-game benefit. They're just for looks.
Yeah.
And these you have to buy with gold bars.
Whoa.
I have 100 gold bars, I think, because I got the game at retail, because I think you can just download it and start that way if you want.
So they basically
think
said,
it's,
let's
like,
justify
right,
your purchase with
money. That's the...
I enjoy watching the shirts come in.
Unreal Engine, baby.
Oh. It's right, because it's not the pop. It's like 8 different layers of fading in.
Yeah. So I can buy stuff like this if I want to like differentiate my dude a little bit. But they don't have any kind of in-game benefit. There's also tailoring is one of the crafting skills, so I don't really know what that does because I'm only level 14, which
I want to see you shoot.
Seems like a high level. Okay, so I could run up and talk to that guy and like queue up or whatever, or I could go down here and click on the little gun icon, and it gives me this tiny list of the instances that are currently running. Let's jump into Shootout at Exaline Shipping. Shootout is a secret code that means team deathmatch.
Oh, crack the code.
Yeah, so we're now subscribed to this instance. So we kind of have to wait a little bit here for,
maybe hold down both. Can you hold down both mouse buttons?
No. And up here I can kind of cancel out of it if I wanted.
Can you queue up for multiple things?
Yeah. Okay, so there's a match ready. We'll do Stockpile instead of Shootout. Shootout.
So it's all like this, the fundamental like actual gameplay in this, just shooting dudes?
It's a third-person shooter.
Okay. Press that fire button.
All right, so now we're in the game part of it. And again, I cannot say this enough. Don't use an Apple Mighty Mouse for playing games. Oh. All right, so I got blown the F up. So this is actually a... I'm fighting bots in this one. There are other players in here, but we're basically running around fighting bots. So I'm going to buff up here, hit F1 to load my fire bullets.
Whoa.
Do damage over time. And I'm going to hit F5 to jack myself full of drugs that make me run faster.
Whoa! Make you immune to rockets. Oh, there's a guy over there to your right.
Oh yeah, there's some guys here.
There's a bunch of guys.
Ugh.
Shot again. Echo shirt is not very protective. Can you get a vest? Can you get...
Like, not that does anything different.
Huh.
Like, I think it's one of the gold bar items, so it's not actually a...
So what is the, what's the mode we're playing here?
This is Stockpile, where I'm trying to stack up some points by killing a lot of dudes. And they're all bots. Get some ammo.
Whoa!
Oh, that jerk gonna steal my stuff? Like, no, he's not.
That guy's a guy.
I'm getting mines. Yeah, so there's other players in here too doing the same thing. So there's these little boxes around there, and these little just kind of things that if you stand over them for a little while, you'll pick them up.
Whoa!
Oh. Again, I cannot stress this enough. If you were at home playing games on a Mighty Mouse, break it in half. Because you need to right click more than you think you would. With some, oh God! Like
These bots are pretty well armed, it seems.
yeah, that guy's throwing grenades. You know,
Last bullet
triple kill, and with the last bullet in my clip. How hood is that?
I don't know.
I'll tell you.
Yeah?
Very.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna jack myself up with those drugs this time, which I don't know. Max hit points 15%, but my accuracy and my damage go down because I'm on drugs.
Do the drugs have awesome names?
Yeah, there's like K-Dust. Hang on. All right, what's up now? Oh, that? Great. And there seem to be about 8 of these different maps, and you can play some of the different modes on them. And they've got, the basic shooter modes on them. And there's this, but there's also just team deathmatch. There's, capture the flag, but, they call it something different. There's one where each team has a safe, and if you stand near the safe of the opposing team, you steal money. So then you take these bags back to your base and deposit in your safe, so the money kind of goes back and forth over the course of the round.
Capture the rag? You said capture the flag?
No. It's not even called capture the flag, but capture the rag would be good. That'd be good if it was like gang colors. And
Yeah, you gotta...
There you go.
Collect the other guys' gang
should have
colors.
made CrimeCraft.
Jeff, I'm gonna be honest with you here.
Lay it out. Lay it on me.
I'm not seeing the appeal of CrimeCraft at the moment.
Well, what about this is something that you don't think is worth $10 a month, first of all?
Oh, there's a monthly fee
I told you there were multiple
associated with this.
fees associated with this product.
No. First, no. I think no to paying $10. Paying anything more than... I'm going to say, I think no to paying for the game in the first place.
Okay.
And then...
That was $49.99.
Yeah, to layer on top of that $10 a month.
With 2 months free.
I guess that's generous, because that's probably as much as anyone will ever want to play CrimeCraft.
Maybe.
If that.
Sure.
If that. But you still have to, give them your credit card to get those 2 months, yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so they're counting on people signing up and forgetting, and then not realizing until several months later that they keep on getting this recurring $10 charge.
That guy had a rocket.
Credit card. This seems poorly conceived.
Yeah, that's kind of my impression.
I didn't really have anything clever to say about this other than this just...
It seems like a really horrible, just from conceptually. Okay, Quake Live. Let's take for example.
Okay,
Quake Live.
that's an online shooter,
and maybe it's a little old, but I'm going to say that Quake 3 is a better game than this.
just as a game.
As a game. Just if you removed everything else, if you just said, hey, what's a better, a more impressive game, if you wanted to shoot people I would say
if your interest is shooting dudes.
yes. If you have an interest in getting on the internet and shooting people,
And what if your interest involves gangsterism?
then I would say Quake Live might not be for you, but Quake 3 lets you import your own models.
And there was totally
And there was totally that Eminem and Dr. Dre pack.
Where Eminem was just constantly running around with flipping the bird all the time. Those guys,
He's prone to do.
Those guys look the same.
They're both rogues. See, right now my mission is to kill 3 rogue clear shots, which are snipers.
Okay, so you keep shooting aggressors and militants.
Yeah. I mean, my mission here is just to, like, grind out experience points and get more money for, doing well here. But, like, my mission on my quest list is to kill these clear shots. And for the past few days of playing this game, all I see is people, like, whenever anyone's talking about the game in the chat, which is rare, it's people saying, where do I go to get rogue clear shots?
Ah.
And then like, people just respond, they're everywhere! Which is not true. But then most of the people in the chat are, it's usually like one guy who's being very realistic and saying, I don't think this game is very good. And then like 4 people going, well, shut up. How about that?
How about you do that then? Because I paid $49.99 a month for this, and then
$49.99 a month would be hilarious. So here's the salve that I picked up over the course of the match. See, I get 110 experience points, $123 in cash. I placed 11th apparently.
It doesn't say dollars. It says cash. You
Well,
said
down here, it's,
123
like, I don't know
cash.
what
That's a C.
It's a telephone.
That's 2
It's
C's.
a Pac-Man.
It's Pac-Man eating it's
So
Pac-Man.
I opened that and there was a scrapped switchblade inside.
So can you turn that into a gun?
No, I think this stuff is just vendor trash.
Okay.
I got 4 laminate blades out of that one because normally
Nice.
the stuff that's crafting materials say that they're crafting materials on it.
Okay.
So we can open this. What do we got? Ragged linen scraps. Great. What do we got here? More ragged silk scraps.
Whoa.
Weapon
silk.
container 2. What's in this? If I could right click, maybe. Ah, fragmented weaponry. That's actually something I can use to make more of those pistols we were so excited about earlier. But I will just hit take all. And now here I am back in the world exactly where I left it.
So that's CrimeCraft, huh?
Yeah.
Are there other areas?
Yeah, I'll go to it. There are about 4 different.
But is there like stuff that opens up to you? Is there anything to make the progression mean anything?
No.
Like you're level 14, what does that mean? Like what?
Nothing. As far as I can tell, no statistics go up.
Like you don't like choose characteristics for your guy.
Yeah,
that
no. I mean,
improve
like
or
I have
decrease
guns,
your shooting ability.
Like I if I go here, look at the guns I have equipped. It's got all these figures here for reload time and rate of fire and damage and range and clip size.
But it's not like you
then if I
ding and then you go and have to put stuff into
no. There's
your swag.
I'll show you something in a sec here. So this is the auction house. We can just look at like other assault rifles here for a sec.
There are no assault rifles currently available. Oh, there we go.
And it'll compare it statistically against this gun that I got at the very beginning of the game. This gun I got at the very beginning of the game does more damage, has more range, and more penetration, and a slower reload time than this stuff that's like on the auction house. I went into the chat and asked about this. I said, where do I get better guns? And again, like I was saying earlier, it seems like it's all based on those empty slots that you get. So
it's everyone's pretty much going to have.
Yeah, because it's a shooter,
Sea,
so it's like on one hand you don't want to have one guy. I mean, you are doing player versus player in a lot of cases. You don't want to have like, well, I played it a long time, so now I have the good gun, and now no one will ever have fun playing me ever again. So, like, I guess I can kind of understand that. You talk to the transit officer here. We can go to Oceanside.
Is that outside of Glitter City or wherever we are?
No, I think it's just a different district. The whole thing is like the whole town is sealed off because there are rogues outside, and occasionally I go fight the rogues.
Is it Escape from New York? Is that?
I don't know. Gangsters.
There's no one. There's really no one. There's no one here.
There are about 240 players on the server right now. They're running one server. There's one realm. Exeter is its name.
So I mean, really, even though it's technically instanced, just if there's just one realm, you're getting everyone there.
Yeah. I completed a quest. You get some quests here from the payphone, and these are real basic ones, like place first 10 times, like just achievement type stuff almost. And I completed that one. So.
Or did you? Oh.
So for that, I got a trigger for submachine guns, which will increase the damage and lower the reload time. So it's like there are some items, but not. I don't know, dude.
You don't look like much of a criminal either, I have to say.
Well, these are, yeah. I mean, you do pick like a shirt and pants and stuff to start with.
And like that guy looks more like a ninja than a criminal.
Yeah, I think that was one of the pre-order things, is you got like if you played in the beta and pre-ordered or something, they let you dress up like a ninja. Maybe if let's get into another match here. Let's show one more match.
Yeah. Good call. Can we see a different gameplay mode?
Robbery. Here we go.
That sounds potentially fun.
Robbery is the one I was talking about with the safes. You get a safe and
saves.
It says I'm subscribed here.
You signed up for robberies.
Safeguard is another one where you fight against bots, and basically there's an item in the center of the map that you want to stop them from shooting, and they want to keep shooting it.
So some pretty by the numbers third person shooting gameplay modes.
Yeah.
Some instanced like communal lobbies. Some fashion. And some pretense of like RPG aspects.
Yeah, like there's kind of just the surrounding stuff feels role playing like. Oh, here's kind of the other aspect of kind of character development stuff, and that is the skill system. So you do have skill points, and you can equip these into slots in your character.
Okay.
So this is the kind of stuff where as you kind of level up, you can differentiate this way. So I have incendiary rounds, which is what I was reloading there. That you just basically load up a full clip of rounds that'll do damage over time when they hit.
Okay.
And there are additional weapons you can get, like rocket launcher, sniper rifle. These are like 7 skill points. I have 2 right now because I spent a bunch, I guess, on something.
You gotta save up.
You can get grenades that way. I should probably just get rid of ambush tactics because I don't shoot people in the back that much. But I think it's only 1 skill point, and I don't think 3 skill points are going to get me anything too meaningful.
What do those numbers mean under the instance area?
The 6/16
Yeah.
thing? No idea. I think if I open up this here, I can kind of get a better... Okay, PvP. What do we got here? This has 6 players in it. It has a max of 16.
It's preparing.
So 16, that's pretty massive.
Starting.
All right, match ready. Go. All right, great.
Yay.
So, like, as a shooter, I mean, like, it's not awful, but considering there are a zillion shooters out there, there are, like I said, Quake 3 or something. There are better multiplayer shooters out there, and this is a 16-player game. Like, don't let this whole like monthly fee thing fool you. This game is basically Guild Wars, but not as good. Like in terms of just like how it's set up business-wise.
Conceptually, an online shooter with role-playing game trappings and some sense of persistence, that's great.
Yeah, it's a
good idea. It's a very compelling idea.
They're keeping it hood, which I always appreciate.
Well,
whether good or bad, I at least like. I am interested in seeing games with that hood mentality.
Can you jump?
No, I can roll.
There you go. Guild Wars is better.
Guild Wars is better because you can jump?
Yeah. How are you going to get over there? Oh.
So this is just warm up, so it doesn't matter. Match hasn't even started yet.
Why does this exist?
Because some businessman somewhere thought that they could make money doing it. Why does anything exist?
freaking me out, man.
I know.
I don't know.
So that some businessman somewhere can make money off it, bro. Why do you
right.
exist?
This is why hemp should be legal. Think about it.
Think about it, man.
It's all just business.
So I got my fire bullets on. I also got in the other slot, I got something that gets me like 10% more money per round. I got smoked.
That guy's got it. Everyone has these big, ridiculous-looking guns. Like, no one's just running around with an Uzi.
Well, I do have a submachine gun here I can switch to that is also big and ridiculous, but, you know, in its own way.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand, like, what the aesthetic that they are going for here actually is. Because it's not hood.
Ah!
It's guys in Echo shirts and ninjas and cowboy hats.
Well, you'd want to have some player variety. I mean, you can't, you know. Right? I don't know.
I'm just not getting I'm not getting anything out of this.
All right, so I'm trying to switch to my other gun and then load it with fire bullets. See how that goes. 'Cause this one's got a 3-shot burst. Maybe it'll do okay.
Nope.
No.
Not as good.
Not as good.
Or not good.
I don't know. Yeah, the single shot, it seems good because it does a lot more damage, but you just have to get some accuracy, which don't use a Mighty Mouse to play games. Can't stress this enough. I know that sounds like I'm just making lame excuses for dying over and over again, but come on.
No, I'll back you up on that. Even non-Twitch type games. Like, I was playing The Matrix Online on a Mighty Mouse, and
Yeah.
some stuff needlessly difficult.
That guy's dead.
You got +5 whats for that?
Experiences.
Okay.
So I'm below their safe, which means I'll probably
So
die right here.
that's the stuff that'll get you. Oh, get the money, get the money, get the money, get the money.
Ah!
You got 2K.
But I didn't get it back to my base, so
you
I got
got to-
deaded.
You won the wet T-shirt contest.
Yep. Yeah, so, yes. Ill-conceived in a lot of ways. Ugh.
You died. Nice Converse. Nice
I
chucks.
should not have run in there. I don't believe those are licensed Converse.
Nice old-fashioned tennis shoe.
It's +3 to agility and +2 to constitution.
Really?
+1 to badassitudeness.
Now you're making stuff up.
What? No.
That's not a characteristic. So it's
My Thaco.
just skill points then for
My Thaco.
this game is making me tired.
Gotta load up my fire bullets. Every time I spawn, put on these fire bullets.
It's convenient.
Oh, there's a guy.
Go shoot that guy, and then let's end this quick look.
I smoked him, but then his friend smoked me!
That's why crime doesn't pay.
CrimeCraft
Also doesn't pay.
also does not pay. In fact, you have to pay for it, I think.
$50 and then $10 a month.
Well, I believe you can do a free download and just start there, but they give you some bonus stuff when you pay. Yeah, so that's CrimeCraft. It's out now
On the personal computer platform.
on the personal computer. I'm gonna just say I do not recommend it.
I also don't recommend it, having never played it.
It's weird. It doesn't seem like a thing that should exist. Let's say that.
Sure.
That's not to say that it's awful, just that the design is so why would anyone pay $10 a month for this when there are a billion shooters out there that they could get for the same $50 that are better games with more customization options and don't have a monthly fee? How about that?
Like, that sums it
Like,
up pretty
who
well.
the hell? Like, what?
Who's it for? Why does it exist?
What? And furthermore, what's really hood?
CrimeCraft?
CrimeCraft, that's what's really
Napster.
good. Because this feels like something you bought out at the swap meet. And you're drinking Kool-Aid and let's play some CrimeCraft, dog.
I got a 5-pack of these white sweaters.
Yo, man, you heard of World of Warcraft? You heard of Warcraft? Yo, this is CrimeCraft.
Yo, I love crime.
Man, I love crime, man. It's CrimeCraft for me. It's Warcraft for me.
That's what it's. Yeah. This appeals to my sensibilities. Crime.
Fire bullets.
All right. We're done. I'm done with this.